Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing well. We are back with another video, another player review, another hero or icon. I don't know. It says icons over there, it says hero on his card. I am confused at this point, but it is Cesc Fabregas, a wonderful player, an ex Arsenal, Barcelona, Spanish legend. So in today's video, we're going to be looking at this 112 rated center midfielder card. Is he good? What is his rating? How is he in the market? What is his hard cost, all that good stuff. I know you guys already know about this video was recorded literally the next day of release, but you guys will be seeing this I think 2-3 days later, because we already had a few player reviews done and posted. So one by one you guys are seeing all player reviews. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Without any further ado, let us jump into today's video. The first thing that I can see, which I absolutely have fallen in love with, is 139 passing and 130 dribbling on this card. Is absolutely insane, guys. And even though physicality is low, even though only 3-star weak foot is there, I will tell you guys why this card has so much potential, because this guy is a genius. He's a mastermind. But in this game, how have they treated him? I don't know, but we're going to be finding out that in just a minute. But before that, let us look at his shot cost. 800 charge for a 112 rated center midfielder. I think it is perfect. And also 4-star skill move is not bad. He has long shot taker, I think. No, he has long passer and playmaker. He has medium work rate in attacking and in defense. I think that is also fine, because as a midfielder, you need your midfield player to hold the fort. You need a midfield player who can keep position on your side. You need a midfield player who can change the game if you are finding it difficult to attack. Go from one side of the field to another side, go from attack to defense, from defense to attack. You should be able to switch on and switch off your play style immediately with the player that you have. So in my opinion, Cesc Fabregas at 800 looks really nice, and 139 passing is absolutely insane, guys. Even though he has only 3-star weak foot, this guy is gonna be able to give you guys the goals in case you guys are searching for it. He doesn't need to have 4-star weak foot, that is what I'm trying to say, in order to score, because Cesc Fabregas at center midfield, you are gonna keep him a lot in that, the middle of the field. He's gonna go maybe to 60% or max to max 70% on top. He is rarely gonna be in the box trying to score goals. He is gonna do everything possible to help your player score goals, but he is gonna make sure. I think, in my opinion, this card is absolutely insane. So let us see what his card looks like when he's maxed out. So these are the few places where I have put my skill points. Obviously, the first two things you have to make level 2, so 4 of your skill points goes there, and then you have one skill point left. Where are you going to put that? That is up to you. Would you put it in dribbling, because it depends on your play style? Do you want your midfield player to take the ball and go a lot and carry it a lot, maybe from your defense to their defense? Or are you going to look for physicality in your player? Maybe you don't want him to do a lot of dribbling. Maybe you are satisfied with the dribbling, but you want good physicality in the player, so you can increase physicality. What I have done is I have increased his awareness. As you guys can see, awareness plus 15, positioning plus 15, and vision plus 15. And what happens when you increase his awareness is the presence of mind. When you're playing something like manager mode, where you can't control the player tends to be more aware, because we can't control him. He'll be able to choose the right passes, he'll be able to look at the space, he'll be able to judge which player is in the right position to pass, and then he around him people will play usually. That is why I go for awareness all the time. And this is what makes me sad about this card, because if this card was a 113 rated card, he would have had 200 plus passing so easily. He would have had 190 almost in dribbling, and he could have had better pace, better shooting, all that good stuff. Like I said in the beginning of the video, you don't need Fabregas to have 4-star skill mode to get you goals. He has 131 shooting, guys. He is gonna score goals if he needs to. If he's in a position, he will put a ball through that goal and get you goals. So don't worry about shooting, don't worry about scoring goals. He can be played at cam as well, which is his alternate position. So what I would suggest is, from my experience, what I've seen with midfield players who have only 3-star weak foot, for example Fellaini has only 3-star weak foot. He's still in my squad. He still scores goals. But the main thing that he does is he has awareness. He's able to judge the space around him. He's able to see what runs are the best. And when he catches, when players like Fellaini and players like Cesc Fabregas, who have good awareness, who have good spatial senses, they'll be able to catch the perfect pass, they'll be able to catch the perfect width, the perfect run, everything they'll be able to do perfectly. So we'll jump into a game without any further ado and check all of these things. Main things I'm going to be testing is passing, dribbling, pace, shooting, and also how he's gonna be on the pitch, which is really important. Where is his positioning, where he's gonna be playing off the ball, that is main thing for me. So without any further ado, let us jump into the games. And one more thing I have to tell is he is probably the most affordable player right now in the market. And his why am I saying this? Because his max rank card, as you guys can see, is going for 1.7 billion, which is absolutely a steal in my opinion. So let me know, would you go for this player through the market, or would you go for this player through the shard system, or would you not go for this player? Maybe you have somebody else in mind. Who is it? Leave a comment. Now let us jump into the game. Okay, my laptop crashed, so I don't know where you guys last saw me, but I have been experiencing absolute beautiful positioning from this Cesc Fabregas player. Look at the pace, look at the dribbling, and as you guys saw, his positioning is absolutely insane, guys. As you see where he is. Okay, I don't know why that player shot. I don't think I wanted him to shoot, but it is what it is. Something happened. But I'll tell you guys one thing. By the time I was restarting my laptop, I just let the Autobots take control of my players, and what I saw was actually pretty insane. Obviously, there is no proof for it because the laptop crashed and the file is corrupted. But Cesc Fabregas' positioning, his movement off the ball is I'm in love with that. Actually, it is really good. He's able to fill in the spaces. He's able to fill in the spaces really well. He's able to that is an advantage of using a 4 midfield setup with a 3 center back, because your midfield has more movement freedom. So as you guys can see, Van Persie is following the players there, and then Cesc Fabregas is just waiting for the right moment to step in. And then look at it, he's becoming a cam. Cesc Fabregas is becoming a cam, and if the players didn't pressurize me over there, I would have been able to easily move up and score with Cesc Fabregas over there. That is the beauty of players like Cesc Fabregas. And yes, I gave the ball away. That is just my mistake. But again, look at his positioning. He stays up. Now he stays back. He comes down so that I can give a pass and move again. Take a pass, and then he goes back. He sees where I can go for him. And then when I have space, he goes into the space and then score goal. This is what awareness is very important in a player like Cesc Fabregas. He has 3-star weak foot, but how was the goal? He scored with his right foot, which is his main foot, and that goal was really good. You see how much space was there in between the players of my team and the opponent's players, and where Cesc Fabregas placed himself. Such a beautiful card. I love when EA brings cards like this, because these cards are really nice to use. Not many people understand the game enough to use players like this in the game like this. But when you know a little bit of football, when you understand the game, when you understand what a midfield player can actually do, because people always focus on getting high rated goalkeepers, high rated fallbacks or fullbacks, and high rated wingers and strikers. People usually ignore the center midfielders, the right mid, the left mid. All these players are actually very underrated. So hope you guys from my videos get some knowledge on how good these cards are. You saw Cesc Fabregas, he made a cam run over there, but is he a cam? No, his secondary positioning is a cam. But look at his positioning. Look, he's almost inside the goal, guys. So always make sure you guys see what a player can do. See more player reviews. If you guys are not satisfied with mine, always gain knowledge about something that you like to do, if it's football or whatever sport it is, or whatever you want to do. Make sure you guys gain knowledge, because sometimes we do things because somebody else does it. My friend does it, or my brother does it, or somebody else in my family does it, but once you learn It is going to be really fun. I don't know why I'm giving you guys life lessons, but it is what it is, because like I said, this is just a game. You don't have to take this seriously. But somebody who's been following football and playing football for a long time, I can see how some of the younger generation don't see the football nature of football. The beauty of this game is absolutely insane. What I wanted to say is Cesc Fabregas is absolutely an insane, beautiful, wonderful guy to use as a player in your team. He's gonna be really solid in the team. He's gonna hold up the spaces really well. He's gonna make runs. He's gonna make sure you are able to get enough space to score goals. All that kind of stuff. I think, in my opinion, Cesc Fabregas is absolutely insane. A 9.6 or a 9.7 out of 10, in my opinion. I might be overreacting, but this is what I've experienced through my games. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys leave a like, hit that subscribe and all that good stuff. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Until then, take care, stay safe, and make sure you guys watch out for all the other videos on the channel. Make sure you guys go check out the playlist. I'll make sure to leave the playlist at the end of the video. But yeah, take care, bye bye.